Hey, as you look at those highlights, does that bring up some unbelievable feelings or what?
Miami and Texas A&M ready to go in this college football playoff first. Fletcher across midfield, refusing to give it to Tony. Tony scores a touchdown, intercepted! Picked off again by the freshman, Bryce Fitzgerald. And snapped back inside the 20. The touchdown down, taking it back is Keontae Scott. Throw to Daniels, and Daniels has the first down. It's first and goal for the Hurricanes.
Thank you. You guys traveled awesome. You made it just an unbelievable atmosphere on the road. And I got to tell you this, we're hungrier, we're more driven, we're just more motivated than ever before.
In the championship game on the line here in the desert tonight. So back and enjoy.
Touchdown Miami! Takes off running, powers it back with his legs. Puts Miami on top. And the Miami Hurricanes head home to play for a championship.
And you know what? It's been a little while since Miami took center stage. But we all know there's only one Miami. And the entire country got a taste of what Miami is becoming, and there's no stopping it now. We are just getting started.
Miami Hurricanes.
What are we to expect from
Mawano was gone.
Hurricanes?
Lose a bunch up front.
4 new starters on the offensive
It's
line.
really tough to get
How
back.
together is this group? Is it similar to last
Mama, we got
year?
action. Miami has got themselves their quarterback.
You can get Mark Fletcher back. You're talking about one of the best football
Miami
players.
Hurricanes are targeting Fabian Upshaw.
new tight ends coach.
The intensity that goes on in this practice, this kill or be killed mentality, this culture that they instill at Miami.
There's nothing hocus pocus about our operation. I think it's very well documented. We work our butts off.
In order to play a certain way, you have to train a certain way.
You have no space, no room, no second to think that we arrived, because we ain't arrived nowhere. Get your ass locked in, let's go. Because it ain't time. We don't have time for pats. We don't have time for good jobs. We got to get better.
Our focus is to kick ass out there on Greentree Practice Field. The only way to cut it loose, I'm talking about legitimately cut it loose on game day, is to earn it.
Where is Mark Fletcher? Mark Fletcher, come on up here. Let's get that. He's the best in the country. He's an even better human being. Let's give him the mic. Give it up for Mark Fletcher.
Timing of this report could not be better. Running back Mark Fletcher Jr. is going to be back for his senior season in 2026.
What does this mean to do this again?
Hey, it just means everything to me. This is where my heart is. This is where I want to be. This is where my heart, mind, body, and soul is. And I owe everything to this university.
We know that you're a kid from Miami. How much does it mean to you to have played such a role in bringing this program back to prominence in their first playoff win?
The last game of the regular season, that Pitt game, that's when I was definitely starting to think about it. And I was just like, however this goes, I think I want to do one more year. I think during that time where we're just kind of waiting, it gave me time to sit back and reflect on the season, reflect on a lot of things that I didn't get the chance to, think of. So I think during that time, I was able to reflect back and say, I want to do this one more time. When I was a kid, and you asked me about football, all I know is Miami Hurricanes. That's all I knew. So I looked up Miami football players. I'm not even looking at just the running backs. I'm looking at Sean Taylor, Ray Lewis, of course the running back, Edgerrin James, Clinton Portis, Duke Johnson. I'm looking at all them boys and seeing kids come up to me nowadays, the community, everybody, I'm, the running back, Mark Fletcher at the Miami Hurricanes, bro, it mean everything to me. It's a dream come true. It's weird. It's weird almost. It's like, dang, it's really me. But hey, it's my time, man. I'm just happy I'm blessed to be here. We T.O. Pass pro, we T.O., bro. Hey, bro, take this personal, y'all, boy. For me personally, football is where I can just go crash out. I get actually hit people, and it's legal. It's like a stress reliever almost for me. Stress reliever. Good morning! Good morning! Come on, baby. Have fun, bro. It's a blessing to mess up, bro. You get to go fix it. Let's get right. I just want to tap in with everybody, just being that leader, just so, you know, when I do decide to speak up, you know, become that vocal leader, it's not somebody's first time hearing it from me. So anybody who's putting that you on their chest and you out here grinding with me, like, bro, I want you to be able to know that you can talk to me about anything. Like, we brothers, shoot, we put in this work just like me.
Hey, Bobby, let me see what you do right here, Bobby. Let me see what you do right here, Bobby.
At the end of the day, I just knew God put me in the right place, the place I was supposed to be at. God, he works in mysterious ways, and he put me right at the place I was supposed to be at, and I'm just forever thankful. Football has created this environment for us to just be around such great people, and it's just made me such a better person, learn how to deal with things better, and it's just from media, nutrition, shoot, in the training room, like, you just have all these good people around who truly just care, and I think that's what's made me, you know, develop me into the man I am today.
When I was recruiting him, I have 247 unreturned text messages from Mark Fletcher when he was committed to another school. So I'm glad we kept at it. He was always a super special person throughout the recruiting process and became the heart and soul, you know, of this team.
There was no hesitation. I just really listened to what he said, looked him dead in his eyes. He looked me dead in mine. Looked in my father's eyes, he looked me in my mom, all of us, he looked us right in our eyes, told us the plan, and bro, I just took what he said, prayed on it, and there was no hesitation. I was like, yeah, this is the place for me, so I'm gonna just put my trust into this man, put my trust into God, you know, and let the ball rock. The rest is history. Now we here, one more year.
The Miami Hurricanes are targeting Broncos offensive assistant Fabian Upshaw for its running backs coach opening, a young coach on the rise.
He's exactly what the guys at the Broncos said that he was and is. Another really high-level teacher with high aptitude, right, and high capacity.
I wanted a chance to go back home was one of the first things. I'm proud, I'm from Florida, so it means something to go back. Played for Coach Cristobal, so that meant something to me as well. Chance to work with him, Coach Mirabal, guys that I was familiar with, was something I couldn't turn down. I'm all about having fun. I'm lighthearted. I'm gonna be me every day. I've learned that no man is too small and no job is too small. I'll do anything, and I wouldn't ask those guys to do anything that I wouldn't do.
And now I want to be able to time the punch with, everybody different, everybody's arms different. So I want you to be able to time the punch with where you at, or then same thing, just stay lateral.
The fact that all those dudes are still here on this football team, it means something. That is what I love about football, is camaraderie, teammates. Like, I still have friends from 2012, 2013 that I still keep in contact with. But it's been fun getting to know those dudes and kind of being ingrained in the circle, you know what I'm saying? They kind of brought me in to be a part of what they got going on, and everybody's different. That's probably my favorite thing about them, is no one player is the same. So, you know, my job is just to come here and have fun, let those dudes play, let them be free, and watch them go execute, man.
Like I said, everybody getting reps right now. It's not where it's always going to be. Capitalize on your reps. All right, capitalize on your reps. Good job, good day.
I feel like running back coaches and running backs don't get enough credit, man. We do everything. We're not one-trick ponies, and that's what I'm gonna ask for out of our guys and guys that I recruit here, is that you can't be a one-trick pony. You have to be elusive. You have to be able to run fast. You have to be able to catch. You got to be able to protect, and you got to run hard. Running hard is a non-negotiable. If you can't run the ball hard and run through somebody when they get in front of you, you can't play here. We play football one way, and it's physical. That's a non-negotiable. I'm excited, man. All those dudes, they check all those boxes. I got blessed to come in with dudes who check all those boxes. Now it's my job to keep it going. Having a chance to change lives and impact lives, man. My dad passed away when I was 17, so you know, I understand what it's like to have a father figure that's not your dad. Doing that here, you know, some of these dudes, I might be Unc, I might be, you know, big bro, and you know, some of these dudes I may be a father figure. You know, I have 2 kids of my own, but I understand that the roles are different for each guy, and being able to change these guys' lives, impact them. You know, I'm married with 2 kids, and I think I'm very proud of that. So I want to show these guys what that looks like, and be a leader and somebody that they can look up to.
Contact. Contact.
I thought the training went really well. Like, they came in, especially off of coming off of a long season like that. It's easy to let things kind of get monotonous and not be as motivated to come back.
All you guys here, this got to be the best offseason that you've ever had since you've been here. You guys seen it. You know what it takes.
You have to have a really good relationship with the guys to get them to do something that they really, really don't want to do. It's easy to give up on yourself, but when you got coaches and brothers that's standing next to you that you really care about, like genuinely care about, you're not really doing it for yourself, you're doing it for them.
I'm gonna make sure every last one of y'all are successful this year. All right? So get ready, because y'all gonna see a different version of Coach Herb. All right? And y'all know it's gonna be all out of love, though. Y'all got me? Yeah. Y'all got me? Yeah.
I think when you put them through adverse situations, it gives you opportunity to figure out what type of team you have. In order to play a certain way, you have to train a certain way. And the ability to push those guys, number one, they really want it. Strength and conditioning is, for me, is a lot like raising kids. Like, it's hard to know if you're successful or not until you see them in certain situations and how they respond. I talk to them about when they get in these situations to where like they want to give in, just look to the left and to the right. Like, if one person could make it through this conditioning session, everybody can. And we coach hard, we coach with passion. We've got a staff full of guys that love to train guys and develop young men. So I think the guys really enjoy being in there and the way we coach them. I think the relationship thing is big. Telling them the truth is huge, and them wanting to win and have a winning culture makes my job a lot easier. So.
Yeah, I think for sports performance and sports science, it is certainly a growing component to our program. We try to stay behind the scenes as much as possible, but really what we're doing is we're working through understanding the impact of everything that these athletes face on a daily basis, both from a physical stress and a cognitive stress standpoint. And what we try to do is monitor that, accumulate that information, and then disseminate that to the coaches and the trainers and the athletes themselves, so everyone's aware of what our athletes are doing, as well as the status of our athletes. The most important thing that we can do is communicate. And when we communicate, all of the different departments, including football, that interact with our athletes have more information to work from, and it allows our athletes to stay healthier and perform at a higher level for longer throughout the season. We start in the morning, so we're here around 5:30 setting up. We do weigh-ins with our athletes. That starts when they check in at nutrition. At that point, they're also doing their hydration tests in the morning as well. We do various things like thermal image our athletes, so we take thermal pictures of our athletes to track for temperature changes within their muscles, so that we can be aware of anything that might be, let's say, hidden from us, things that we can't see with our own eyes. We're also doing the baseline testing with the internal load, so we're getting the baselines of their heart rate, their respiration, and their saturation for us to, again, understand what we're going to experience potentially when they get out on the field at practice. We use a wearable technology that allows us to track the internal load of our athletes. And when we use that information, we're able to see athletes change from inside to outside and how quickly those temperatures change. Once practice starts, we're monitoring live practice data as well as the temperature load, so we can track all that information live, and it allows us to be in front of problems before a problem occurs. Very fortunate here at the University of Miami. We have 21 staff members dedicated specifically to sports performance across sports science and strength and conditioning, specifically for football. I think it's one of the biggest staffs in the country, and is highly valued by our coach, which makes the program more effective for us, because we're given the resources we need and the trust we need to do our jobs at the highest level. For us to have enough people to monitor all these different aspects of our athletes' health and performance, it's critical to have a staff at that level that operates at the highest capability of what we're able to be provided.
I'm not fair.
It was hard for me to, not be recognized. I think the biggest reason was just the area I'm from isn't really known for football, so just coming out of that area is pretty hard to get recruited. So going from that, and then I moved across the country to New Orleans, and that was hard for me just because I'm a mama's boy, and just being alone was something that I had to really go through. But I wouldn't change a thing just because it made me who I am today, and I'm sitting here now, so I'm super blessed for my journey.
Mama, we got action. Miami has got themselves their quarterback for 2026, none other than Darian Mensah.
The Canes are making some major additions to the roster.
Well, the centerpiece of the spring conversation so far has been the transfer quarterback, Darian Mensah. He's got arm talent, he's got strength, he can run, he can move. This guy's an NFL caliber player.
What was it that you saw in this program that made you think, I want to be in Miami Hurricane?
Yeah, I think the big one was seeing the last two quarterbacks and how successful they were in this offense with Coach Dawson. Just seeing those type of similarities in the offense were like, oh, I've done it before, so I know I could be successful. And then seeing two other guys do the same exact thing was like pretty much a no-brainer for me. Yeah, I feel like watching Cam play is an extremely exciting player, and I feel like I'm the same. So I think there's a lot of similarities between Cam and I's game. And I used to watch a bunch of Cam tape. Even last year, I would watch his whole entire season back. So it kind of just manifested this, like just being a Hurricane now. I mean, I think it's pretty awesome. Hi, Mom.
Hi, Tony. What would you say is your biggest motivation when you step on the field?
Ooh, easy, my mom, for sure. I think she's sacrificed so much for my siblings and I, and she's somebody who, has pushed me and instilled a belief in me that I can, do whatever I want to do as long as I put my mind to it. So, no doubt here. It's kind of crazy for sure. Like I said, I never thought I'd just be in this position. So, it's really special, and I try not to take it for granted every day. But I've learned to, just kind of go with the flow of things, and just trust God and throughout my journey, and just know that He has the perfect plan for me. And that really feels like what it is right now, just being here with everybody, and just how supportive everyone is of me being here. It really does feel like home already. So here we go. Here we go, baby. Let's go. But like I said, I just have fun with it. Like, I'm lighthearted on the field, and when I get in front of the fans, I just feel like I'm a showman out there on the field. So I'd say just an ultra competitive winner at the end of the day.
It's pretty special. I never really had like a fan base as crazy as this one. It's crazy supportive. Like it's really just a blessing to be QB1 for this university.
It's a blessing, that's definitely one of the reasons why I came here, put on in front of all of the kids, that grew up watching me. It's a real blessing, being able to stay down home and, put on for the city.
It's a great feeling, being able to see, the community show love to me and me show love to the community, it's a blessing. And, I'm just thankful for God allowing me to be able to have this opportunity, Is that one of the main reasons why you say when you're in college? Can I get a glove? Of course. Yeah, that is the main reason, put on for the city. Feel me?
Yeah, so every morning I wake up at like 4:45. Take me a little minute to get ready. So I leave the house around 5:20, 5:30. Get here 5:38. By 6, I'm catching on the jump machine. Eat this one of these every morning. It's my fuel. Katie and Coach Irv and the nutrition and strength program, they helped me a lot. Just building muscle mass and just being able to take those hits and wear and tear on my body.
Season of college football as a whole, and was it everything you expected?
It was really more than what I expected, to be honest, but it was great. It flew by. It just was a great Had a lot of learning experiences. Yeah, it was awesome. So I do 50 straight, 50 side, 50 out, and 25 over the shoulder catch. So that's 200.
I feel it's showing the field every time you step on the field. You don't drop none. You're consistent. You're the most consistent receiver I know.
Yo. What's up, son? Yeah.
You do this every day too?
Yeah. Got to. And when I probably don't show up, he'll text me, where you at? Really, I just feel like you get out what you put in. And I gotta do what I gotta do to live how I wanna live, so that's how I look at it. I know it's at stake for me, so.
Go in, we'll do some body tempering. Well, just depending on how he's feeling. We'll do some massaging. That's essentially what this is. Massage, activate, inhibit the overactive muscles. Then after that, we'll stretch him. And now and then we'll go and do his ankle mobility, hip mobility. And then, he do his thing by going check in, eating, and going upstairs watching film.
Who got the man? Cam didn't. No, you got to help.
Who goes there? You. What the heck?
They follow me with the camera. Get him. Yeah.
Here we go. Superstar. You know who we are. Oh boy.
I can't sit here today.
The morning routine.
I can't sit here today. Don't put it in.
I'm quarterback for Washington Park, Buccaneers 11, Trouble Boys. And my favorite quarterback is Lamar Jackson from the Baltimore Ravens.
Nah, I be texting. That's crazy.
The funny part is everybody looking for a real attribute, but the best part about him is consistency. He gonna be the same dude every day, and the best part, even more, is even in the success, he still remain what he started out, just being to get to where he is. And for some people, that's part of their problem. Once they get the success they want, they kind of get in relaxed mode. That's kind of human nature, to relax and let up. But for him, he has something in him that keeps pushing him and keeps driving him. And every day coming here asking, what can I do today to be better?
He's more than a coach, to be honest. I feel like I can talk to him about anything on another field. He's more of a life coach than a football coach to me.
Just don't know the personality. Oh, Malachi guy, that Malachi guy? Man, that's good. Well, he got here like he beat me here this morning. I got here at 5 and he was already running sprints and running routes and caught 200 footballs.
What's up, man? Pleasure to meet you. Nice to meet you, man. You absolutely crushed it last year. Yeah.
Dude, Malachi, great to meet you, man.
What's up, dude? It's Taylor.
It's great to meet you. They said you were here, what, 5:30 in the morning?
Yeah, like 5:30, 5:05.
They offered us to come, and you guys want to come shoot content, get some film. It was about 11:30 at night. We were like,
too late.
He's
if
better
we would
than
have known
us.
at like 6 p.m. Hey, we got a little
Yeah,
jump
I do the same thing every day.
Every day, 5:30?
Yeah, 5:30. I be
5:30.
catching by 6. I'm here about 5:30, 5:45.
Really?
Yeah.
Without
fail. Yeah. Be here every day.
That is awesome.
Yes, sir. Good,
Hey,
nice to meet
great
y'all.
to meet you too, man. Looking forward to watching it after practice.
Yes, sir.
Cannot wait to see you operate, dude.
We'll have the camera on.
Bulls. Got to position me in. We see y'all at practice.
Yeah, Mike, that boy got
Oh, you might up? Yeah, I might up. Ooh, he fell. He said make something, like whatever you want to do.
Here we go. Hit.
I got all my luck. I don't know why you hyping him up, bro. Why you hyping him up? I'm doing what I'm working every day, crowd. Cool on out and had her. Spidey. Ooh. Yeah, what are you asking for? Slant, go roll! Go roll! Oh my God! Ooh, ooh.
Oh yeah!
Hand! Good hand! Good hand! With my Esker force, but the hole is this big.
Small?
No, this big. I was looking for everybody to go block. Ooh. Come on, man, let's go! No camera.
Yeah, quick catch.
No, that's all. Put it up.
No gloves?
No gloves.
My body. Y'all gonna make me.
I know my defense. God.
Everybody got it. Keep pushing forward, man. No matter what it is, no matter what it feels like, keep pushing forward. Because at the end of the day, that's the only way to get better. All right? Hey, be where you're supposed to be. Don't let this be no excuse out here now. All right?
I still got a mic on? Yo, chat. You already know how we just came, man. You already know, man. Hey, we just getting better day by day by day. Bro.
Cabo. Right now I got class. This juvenile delinquency class. I'm going there and learn new stuff. Child can't come in. Better go watch film. Still got done with class. Had to take care of that first. Now we about to go watch film. See what I could have did better today.
Hey, Coach. The best player in the country right here, Malachi Tony. Malachi Tony.
You're the dude. Appreciate you.
You're the dude.
Appreciate you.
Yeah. So, we good now. So, he's
Molly, what type of things are you looking for when you're watching film?
Just like little details, just the stuff people wouldn't look for. That's how they programmed me here. Just keep getting better. Even when I did win a rep, it's still stuff I could do better. They really just told me like be a creator of, don't be a robot out there. Just take what you want. Be explosive and dynamic.
Ooh, what was that? Vertical pressure, boy.
It's really been easy because I know how to handle it. Ever since I was in high school, people always wanted to take a picture with me. I just do a good job with staying focused and not letting it get to me, just staying hungry. Thank you all for tuning in into the Day in the Life of Gabos.
Yo! KJC Ray! KJC Ray! Exercise! Let's do it. Another day at work, baby. Another day at work, baby. Let's go. Finish it, Max. There it is. Let's go, give me a look. Come on. Come on, Jackson. Oh, here we go, boys. Here we go.
We really had 6 starters last year.
So we had the 4 that are leaving to the NFL, and then Matt McCoy and Samson Okonola, they shared the left guard role. And part of our mentality as a coaching staff for them to share that role was we knew that there was going to be a void with 4 guys leaving. And now you have 2 guys that played a significant role in where our program got to last year.
Here we go. Here we go. Come on, y'all boy, let's go. Set that tone.
So now Matt comes back, and one of the things Matt's working from a technical standpoint, we're working on better usage of our hands. And then from a leadership standpoint, well, now you're the guy who's got to organize the meetings. You're the guy that's got to organize when they go outside and do the drills. You're the guy, if someone doesn't show up and you guys have organized to get together, you're the one who's got to be the one to hold the people accountable.
Let's go, Ben. Come on.
We had a lot of vets last year, so there wasn't really much for me to lead, and now I have the most reps on the O-line right now, and it's just different because it's just like you don't have as much help, so you have to do things a certain way all the time because everybody's looking at you, and you just gotta make sure you're on that standard. And even when you get tired, you still gotta remember, like, everybody's looking at you, everybody's looking up to you. So it's a different feeling, but you know, something that I needed to step into.
You're gonna be a man.
22, ready?
Hey! Hey, tip.
Mario and Cristobal make me love O-line. Coach made a promise to me. I remember in 2022, my freshman year, he looked at me in my face and all the rest of the people were there. He said that this will be the last unit to be like weak on the team. This will never be the weakness of the team. And like I remember, like to this day, like I can remember it like yesterday, because that's when the program I feel like started to change, and that's when I like realized like the O-line is like the team. Like if they're not going hard, then you know it doesn't really matter. I mean, getting after our asses, I would hope so, because somebody has to, and he's the same guy every day. So it's not like he gets on your ass one day and he'll be easy on you the next day. It's all the time. So like that's how I want it, if anything.
I love being driven by him, and he pushes me very hard. And honestly, it's the best way to be coached. It's the way I love being
Here to
coached.
play football. You should want 800 close.
Truly, we have 2 guys that played last year that are coming back. The rest of those guys, they've got everything to prove, because it's not like they're returning starters. So they're all trying to prove themselves. They got a chip on their shoulders. There's really no place for complacency. Complacency is completely obliterated. There's a heightened level of expectation from the coaching staff, from the players. I don't think it's easier one bit. I think it's tougher, because now the target's on you and you're not going to surprise anybody, which is kind of how you want it.
The Miami Hurricanes go out and they make another fascinating hire.
According to Pete Thamel of ESPN, Mario Cristobal is hiring Army's associate head coach and offensive line coach, Mike Vitti, to come coach the tight ends at Miami.
Yeah, I look at it as just another frontier that, you're familiar with. Not having, by trade, I was a running back, fullback, and that was kind of my natural first position. And I feel like most younger coaches find themselves closest to the position group they played with. Then you expand and you grow, and then I think then you get into the veteran status of a coach, and great coaches can coach anything. Great coaches can recruit, inspire, they can lead, but most importantly, they can teach. So for me, coaching is teaching, coaching is leading, coaching is mentorship, coaching is influence. So I look at this as like you take all those technical skills that you might have, and there's pieces that fit, and then there's a new frontier of knowledge that you have to acquire, whether it's a different system, new players every year, and certainly a different position group.
Ready? Stay in their high leg. There you go. Oh.
I looked at an organization that's doing it at the highest level, is committed to excellence, is committed to standards, is committed to a brand of football that I'm very familiar with. And to me, once I met Coach Cristobal, I met the people, and I saw the silver cord of unity, toughness, discipline, physicality, professionalism. Those things stood out, and it was just opportunity met timing. And those were the focal points for me. There's a North Star for everybody who's in that room. There's not a school in the country who's produced tight ends at a higher level. So there's a standard. That kind of sets the tone, right? The expectations. Creating relationships with guys who've been in that position room is important. We've already had guys come back and visit, whether it was just at pro day, they're at practice. It's important for our guys to see that, to touch that, to feel that responsibility. And then pressure, but pressure is a privilege. To me, that is something you want. That's why guys should seek out Miami. That's why they want to go to tight end U. So I think what you want to do is attract talent, right? And maintain competitiveness in that room. So it's been great. I look at the young men in the room they're driven. They chose to come, they elected to come to the University of Miami to win, right? To go beyond just here, and you see that dedication day in, day out, and that's been inspiring. And it forces you to raise your level of professionalism and standards, and each one has to be coached differently. They have to be led differently. They're going to learn differently. But uniformly, like, there's a happy medium of how we're going to produce for the team.
We're pace setters. This is the opportunity to train a dominant apex predators mindset.
You know, I feel like it's important that if you have experiences that you've lived, there are lessons for others. Players have had one-on-ones and they want to ask the question. It's like, sure. And I feel like sharing is really, really important. I feel showing that vulnerability as a coach puts a human aspect to it. So yeah, they're curious. It's almost like this past life, and they want to know all about it. And I think it's important to share. Serving as a platoon leader in combat is the single most honorable year of my life. When you have other people whose lives are in your sphere of influence and your responsibility, professionalism has to follow. It has to be there with you. So for me, going to a place and fighting in war is the ultimate team sport. I always have taken, you hear players or teams have a rallying cry of like, we're going to war, we're a bunch of soldiers together. I take that as the ultimate compliment, because they're trying to express themselves at an emotional level out of respect, because that's what they're trying to embody. So I feel like having led soldiers in combat and understanding, what war is, allows you then to connect with the intensity that is football in such a honorable way. The men and women I served with, to me, I'm still forever indebted to them. And like I said, it's the most honorable year of my life and something that I'll always hold in the highest regard and try to recreate wherever I'm at.
Welcome to college, cuz. Say go. Yeah, I like that. I like that. Say go. Good, oh. Say go.
I really believe this with my heart, man, is you got to be able to get out there and do those drills, some of those with those guys. I get it, you start to get older in the business, but as long as I'm able to do that, man, I'm going to make sure those guys know I'm willing to go through that foxhole with them, is what it means. And I think a lot of guys see me get out there and do the drills with the guys. It's important to me, just understanding that, hey, that physicality part is what you guys are putting on tape. It's your resume. Man, we got to make sure that we're doing that on a day-to-day basis, regardless if that's pads on or no pads, man. We're always tackling.
If the back is away, then I'm going to do what, Bryce? Nice, keep it on what?
Our job is to eliminate the big play, get the ball back and score. We got to be able to take the ball away, and we always say it's 3 every single day. That is mandatory, minimum. Big thing for me is teach, critique, demand, man, and inspire is what I call it, just to inspire guys on a day-to-day basis. And I say it makes you a 5-star coach, but those 3 are just 3 stars. The biggest one for me, man, is you got to be able to connect. I think once you connect with somebody and you get to know them, get to know their family, they get to know you and know your family, that's when the special things start to happen. That's when you get to coach them a little harder, is what everybody wants to say. You got to be able to build confidence in guys. You know what I mean? I see that nowadays. A lot of guys is, really hard in their coaching, but you got to be able to love those dudes up when you connect with them and also build the confidence, because I believe confidence is cash. The more confidence you got, man, the more cash you got out there on that football field.
Good. What's up, Seven? Watch out.
I think Coach Harris, he's a former player, so he most definitely relates to us, the speeches he gives us and the love he gives us, it makes you want to crash out for him. That's probably why you see Jacoby always crashing for him.
Hey, zone it, play to your quarter. Hey, back up a little bit, you back up a little bit more. Go down.
It's been an adjustment for sure. You know, being a leader is not easy at all, you know, especially being vocal. Those guys were very vocal. I never been vocal in my life. I always been to myself. But, you know, I appreciate Coach Harris for pushing me that. You know, I got a family of my own, so him pushing me to be that leader, you know, it's been an adjustment, but I think I'm adjusting well.
I think Poyser, man, speaking on him, he started 16 games for us. One thing you can't coach is experience. I think that is awesome for him just to be available each and every game and each and every practice, man. I think the way he goes about his business as a pro, he's always been kind of that guy that was the quiet guy, but I told him now, man, this is your room. Like, you got to be a leader and step up. We're coming here every single day. We're trying to get better. And it's not like, hey, I'm about to just go through the motions. No, every single day you're going to get pushed and challenged.
They put a lot on us, you feel me? But they think we can handle it. So, I mean, you have to think a lot for sure. Like, you got to know when to fit. You got to know when to play everything slow. And then on top of that, communication as well. Like, you know, I feel like we're the quarterback of the defense. A lot of people say it's a linebacker, but no, I think it's us. I think it's the safeties.
You got to be mentally tough. We're going to challenge you each and every day. Why wouldn't you want to be coached and challenged every single day to be your best? Our culture is awesome, man, with some really good guys, and it's been pretty cool to see with our brotherhood of just watching these guys, you know, spending time with one another and going do things, you know, outside of this football facility, man. It's been pretty special.
The best part about a night like this is honoring the men in this room that have built the legacy that is the University of Miami. The best brotherhood in all of college football, the unmatched brotherhood that everyone wishes they could be, that they want to be a part of and will never ever be, is the University of Miami.
Lord, we're so grateful to be part of this brotherhood, to come together and enjoy, reminisce, and also build up this team so they can walk out the gifts you've given them.
So when we talk about brotherhood, you know, I'm really thinking about the love, time, effort that the alum are supposed to put in to the current players. I promise you, whatever you're thinking about, whatever interest you have outside of football, there's someone here that's been doing it for 5, 10, 20 years, is an expert at what it is that you want to do growing up outside of football. If you want to be part of this brotherhood, if you want the support from our alum, we want two things that are non-negotiable. We want you to be a better man leaving here than you were when you came in. The second, a lot easier than the first. We want you to win as many games as possible so we can all sit here and talk all day long. That is all we want to do.
Yeah, every morning his name is above exactly where I warm up in flex lines, and it's every morning it's like a new reminder. You gotta come in with everything you have and just perform, and you gotta live up to a certain standard, especially being here as a legacy.
Of course, the All-American tight end, number 84, Willie Smith. 109 catches by Willie Smith, the career reception leader here at Miami.
He has millions of lessons and stories for me, and I'll never live up to it. In his head, but it's just amazing to see, like, get a different perspective of like old school coaching and kind of how that translates to now. And he really is, everything he says really kind of is to benefit, and some of it may be harsh, but my dad has been a very big role as far as bringing me along through injury, through hardships, and it's definitely something that I want to keep by my side for sure.
Your pops play tight end.
Yeah.
Is that him in the tight end room?
I cannot calm down at anything now, any aspect as far as getting the young guys together, as far as understanding what it takes now, seeing a bunch of people come and go and them showing me exactly what it takes to get there.
Hands, come on.
The best players have to be the best leaders, and if you don't have a group of guys that are doing it at the elite level, showing people the right way to do things, then the structure will fail. And that's been our biggest thing, is just leading by example and vocalizing what's the right thing to do for the team.
My guy, what up? How you doing?
What's up, bro? Yeah, I got you.
What up? There you go. Nice to meet you, bro.
Man, I'm excited about DT this year. You and Moten.
Oh yeah. We gotta turn up. Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah, awesome experience for sure. Just to see all the support. I'm out there taking pictures for 30 minutes, and I love it all, you know. So, just a blessing to be here, and what an opportunity to get better with the guys.
Go crazy, have fun, and always and forever. Go Canes!
Last spring in the books, man. I'm blessed. Go Canes, baby.
While you're trying to tell us nerves, are you nervous? Are you just ready to get it over with?
Not really nervous, anxious more. I'm ready for whatever comes my way. At the same time, just be prepared for anything.
And do you feel like you're prepared for the NFL?
Oh yeah, all the blood, sweat, and tears I've been putting on Greentree better not be for nothing.
Hello.
This is bigger than just one player. This is bigger than just one draft class. This is about what Mario is having Miami become. A program that identifies talent, that develops talent, that wins in the trenches, and a program that's starting to produce NFL players at the highest level again. And if that continues, if the trend continues to build, Miami's not just going to be sending guys to the league, they're going to be competing for everything. Because when you control the trenches and you develop first-round talent, everything else starts to fall in place. And right now, it just feels like Miami is just getting started.